something that Simon said, who I've heard you say something similar about Simon that you said about British, and I felt exactly like you do about both of them. And then I listened to what they do, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I see what's happening. If you can kind of get past certain things that are a little bit jarring at first, you're like, I hear what they're saying. And so what Simon said recently was, you need to start thinking about your whatever Bitcoin you own as Bitcoin already being worth $10 million. So if you're
Yeah.
already starting from a framework that at some point in the future, because of all the things that we're talking about of why it's going to go up in value, its scarcity, the demand for it, the problem that it solves. If you start thinking about it that way, even point one of 10 million is a million. So then you're already kind of looking at that $1 million asset, which changes how you're thinking about how you were accumulating it and storing it and structuring it so that you can ideally, because it should be a generational asset, how you're going to structure protecting that asset. Right now, when it's in its 80,000 level and however much you own, it's harder to think that way, but you have to project yourself out to where you think the asset could go. To your point earlier, like maybe we're going to see over 20 period greater gains that we saw over the last 15. Like the last 15, that early adoption cycle, certainly people really made out like bandits from a trading perspective. Not that that's how it started, which is that's its own conversation, right? The revolutionary aspect of it. But in terms of what the potential of the asset is and where it could go from here.